Imagine walking through a desert, or even standing in your own backyard. You see an animal a few feet away. It doesn't charge at you, it doesn't bite, it doesn't even touch you. But within minutes, your organs begin to shut down. Your muscles freeze, your nervous system collapses. No claws, no physical attack, just pure biological power. Today, we're revealing 5 land animals that can kill without ever laying a finger on you. And the last one spreads its deadly force through the air itself. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn might completely change the way you see the wild. Number 1. Spitting cobra. The spitting cobra is one of the most biologically precise predators on land. Native to Africa and parts of Asia, this snake has developed a terrifying ability. It can spray venom accurately from up to 8 feet away, directly targeting the eyes of its enemy. Unlike most snakes that rely on biting, the spitting cobra uses specialized fang openings and powerful muscle contractions around its venom glands to create a pressurized spray. It doesn't need to touch you. It turns its venom into a projectile weapon. When that venom hits human eyes, it causes immediate burning pain, intense inflammation, temporary blindness, and, if untreated, permanent damage. If venom enters through mucous membranes, it can lead to serious systemic poisoning. Spitting cobras typically grow between 3 to 5 feet long, with colors ranging from dark brown to reddish shades, allowing them to blend into deserts and savannas. Now here's where it becomes relevant to the United States. While they are not native to America's wild ecosystems, spitting cobras exist in U.S. zoos, reptile research centers, and some licensed exotic collections. There have also been rare cases of illegal exotic pet ownership involving venomous snakes. That means the biological threat is not just a distant story from another continent. Under controlled environments in America, these snakes are studied carefully because their venom delivery system is one of the most efficient defensive adaptations in the animal kingdom. The scariest part? You can be several feet away and still not be safe. This is not just a snake. It's a long-range biological weapon built by evolution. Number 2. Bombardier beetle. It's tiny, barely noticeable. You could walk past it and never think twice, but this small land beetle carries one of the most explosive defense systems in the animal kingdom. The bombardier beetle is found in North America, including parts of the United States, as well as Europe and Africa. It usually lives under rocks, in soil, and near forest floors. Now here's what makes it terrifying. This beetle doesn't bite. It doesn't sting. It doesn't need to touch you. Inside its abdomen, it stores 2 separate chemical compounds, hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. These chemicals remain harmless while separated, but when the beetle feels threatened, it mixes them inside a special internal reaction chamber. The result? A rapid chemical explosion that heats up to nearly 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, the boiling point of water. It then sprays this boiling, toxic chemical blast outward in a pulsed explosion directly at the threat. The spray can cause severe skin burns, irritate eyes instantly, damage soft tissue, and cause temporary vision impairment. If sprayed directly into the eyes, especially at close range, the damage can be serious. The beetle can fire multiple rapid bursts like a biological machine gun made of chemistry. And yes, species of bombardier beetles exist in parts of the United States. You don't feel a bite, you don't see claws, just a sudden hot chemical blast through the air. It's one of the most precise chemical defense systems ever evolved on land. Number 3. Poison dart frog. It's small, bright, almost beautiful enough to look harmless, but the poison dart frog is one of the most toxic land animals on Earth, and it doesn't need to bite, sting, or chase you to be deadly. Native to Central and South America, these frogs are known for their vibrant colors, electric blue, Neon yellow, bright red, and glowing green. Those colors aren't decoration, they're a warning. Poison dart frogs produce powerful toxins through their skin. One species in particular, the golden poison frog, carries enough toxin in its skin to kill multiple adult humans. Here's what makes it terrifying. You don't need to be attacked. You don't need to be hunted. Simply touching the frog, or in extreme cases, getting toxin on a cut or mucous membrane, can allow the poison to enter the bloodstream. The toxin, called batrachotoxin, attacks the nervous system. It forces sodium channels in nerve cells to remain permanently open, leading to muscle paralysis, irregular heartbeat, respiratory failure, and cardiac arrest. There is no widely available antidote. Now here's where it becomes relevant to the United States. While poison dart frogs are not native to U.S. wilderness, they are commonly kept in licensed exotic pet collections, zoos, and educational reptile exhibits across America. In captivity, many lose their toxicity because their diet changes, but wild specimens remain among the most poisonous vertebrates on Earth. The scariest part? It doesn't need aggression, it doesn't need speed, it doesn't need distance. Its skin alone is a biological weapon. One brush, one mistake, and your own nervous system begins shutting down.
Number 4. Brown recluse spider. It's small, quiet, and most Americans will never see it coming. The brown recluse spider is found in many parts of the United States, especially in the Midwest and southern states like Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, and Texas. It prefers dark, undisturbed areas, closets, basements, garages, storage boxes. Now here's what makes it dangerous. This spider doesn't chase humans. It doesn't hunt you. Most bites happen accidentally when someone puts on clothes or moves something where it was hiding. But the real danger isn't just the bite, it's what happens after. The brown recluse injects a venom that contains a powerful enzyme capable of destroying tissue. The toxin is called sphingomyelinase D, and it begins breaking down skin cells almost immediately. Within hours, the area may turn red, then blister, then begin to die. In severe cases, the venom can cause necrotic skin damage, flesh-eating type wounds, fever and chills, blood cell destruction, kidney complications. Some victims don't even feel the bite at first. That's the terrifying part. You may not even realize you were exposed. Across the United States, thousands of suspected brown recluse bites are reported every year. While fatalities are rare, severe untreated reactions can become medically dangerous, especially in children or people with weak immune systems. It doesn't need size. It doesn't need strength. Just a tiny amount of venom, and your body starts attacking itself. Biology doesn't need to be big to be deadly. Number 5. Skunk. It doesn't chase you. It doesn't hunt you. It doesn't even want to fight. But it can shut your body down without ever touching you. The skunk is a small land mammal found widely across the United States, from forests to suburban neighborhoods. Most Americans have either seen one or smelled one. But what many people don't realize is that a skunk carries one of the most powerful chemical defense systems in the animal kingdom. When threatened, a skunk can spray a sulfur-based chemical compound from specialized scent glands located near its tail. This spray can reach up to 10 feet away, and it is incredibly accurate. The spray contains compounds called thiols, chemicals so potent that they can cause temporary blindness, severe burning sensation in the eyes, nausea and vomiting, breathing difficulty, intense lung irritation. In confined spaces such as garages, basements, or enclosed areas, high exposure can cause serious respiratory distress, especially in children, elderly individuals, or people with asthma. There have even been documented cases where heavy exposure caused people to faint due to the overwhelming chemical irritation. And here's what makes it truly disturbing.
The skunk does not need to bite, it does not need to scratch, it does not need to make contact. It lifts its tail, releases a chemical cloud, and your body reacts instantly. In the wild across America, this defense mechanism protects the skunk from predators. But for humans, especially in close encounters, it can become a serious medical issue. It's not venom, it's not teeth, it's airborne chemistry. And sometimes, distance is not protection.